Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Jai. You will just wait for front first, man, just capture God. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Jai. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Jai. Abe. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Jai. 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 Holy shit. She's saying. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Jai.
Ṣẹ́jú mélòó? Lẹ́bí tá a ṣe lẹ́pẹ́. Àbí kí lágbó wí? DMT ní ìrọ̀lẹ́. DMT mo sọ fún tìmí nìyẹn. Aṣọ kúrò náà ní kẹ̀kẹ́. 105.5.
With no wahala, every day comes with its own version of challenges, and you have to be ready to face. Only then can you move on to the next. That's why I never miss my breakfast. Scratch that! My peak protein breakfast with the nutrients and energy I need to face each day. One challenge at a time.
Every day is a good day to power on with peak protein breakfast.
There's no leeway, you can be sure.
ṣé ẹ fi comfortable pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ àti Yorùbá àti òyìnbó.
Get more with Leadway, your one-stop shop for all your non-banking financial services. Visit one.leadway.com to get started.
àsìkò rẹ ti tó láti di mílíọ̀nìà fi nǹkan láti fàjẹ́ nínú ìfitọrẹ àsùnwọ̀n oògùn Hope PS Bank ń fi mílíọ̀nù méjì náírà tọrẹ lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ sí àsùnwọ̀n ìkówósí Hope kí o fi ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ́gbẹ̀ta náírà ṣe fàjẹ́ ṣe ìdúnàdúrà lẹ́ẹ̀márùn-ún tàbí jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kí o sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìgbésẹ̀ àti di mílíọ̀nìà. láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa tẹ *569*9# lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ rẹ tàbí kó dáńlódì app Hope Digital. ó tún lè yẹ ìtàkùn ayélujára wa lórí www.hopepsbank.com.
Yes, you're welcome back to the show. It's still Parrot Extra on radio. Ayikoto on radio. Mo fẹ́ máa kánjú àmọ́ kò sí mo ṣe fẹ́ kánjú àlejò wa ti dé. Nǹkan tá a máa ṣe ni pé a ṣe wọ̀nba tá a bá lè ṣe nísìn. A wà gbé ìyókù di ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀. So ẹ má kánjú, ẹ má jẹ́ ká sáré. Gbogbo ẹ̀ náà information àti gbogbo òye tí Ọlọ́run máa ní kí àlejò wa Satguru Maharaj tí mo fi tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ dárúkọ wọn tí wọ́n ó fi yé wa á gbé ti ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ náà ibi tá a bá lè bá délé ni a máa gbé Ọlọ́run á máa fún wa ṣe. Ó dáa kò burú àlejò wa ti dé bí mo ṣe sọ the perfect living master and the founder of One Love Family. The living okay ó dáa kò burú bá mi kọ́ sí pépà kí n lè yọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀lé jí mi. Ó dáa bàbá ẹ mà káàbọ̀ sórí ètò wa. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ èèyàn ni wọ́n máa wò pé ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ kí yín náà tiẹ̀ fi gbogbo wọn tẹ̀ ń ṣe sílẹ̀ ẹ wá bí ìjókòó yẹ wá sí lórí ètò yìí. We appreciate you and we know it's not because you wanted to come late that you are here late. Gbogbo tẹ̀ ń pàkíyèsí yín sí tẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n àdè máa fún yín ṣe. Gbogbo yẹn máa ń sọ because èmi kàn fẹ́ bí. How did you find yourself establishing the One Love Family? You see, there's so much mystery attached to your person and what you do. Briefly, can you just?
Yes, there's no mystery about it. You know very well that the Europeans actually gave us the key, but never understood what was happening. And what was the key? The first university in Africa, Nigeria, even TV stations where some maybe European nations never had one. That is something very important there, which we did not notice. But as a human being, I was born as Akonji, Ajira Baton, Amakimbami, Dan Ibrahim. And so by nature, my parents, we are Muslims. In Nigeria, they are Liban plants. But as everybody there went out in search of something, I found myself in UK to study marketing. It was then 1976. I met people talking about Maharaj. And I went there, because Omar Bani, Akedale. So our intelligence very strong. I went on that and say, 2 plus 2, So no so quick. Orúkọ mi wọ́n ti ń bẹ láyé ní Màrájì. Orúkọ ńlá ni ó ti wà àwọn ìbò kan fi pamọ́ ni wọ́n gbé àwọn ìwé lẹ̀ káwọn máa jẹ ìwé káwọn máa jẹ ẹgbẹ́ àsìkò. Èmi náà bá lọ bẹ̀ and when I got there I was interested. Only 3 questions I asked. Why is it that you are talking about this life but you are presenting scriptures to us? Why is it that the man revealing the light is somebody in a black coat? Are you a politician? I said, no. I said, I'm here for knowledge. January 1980, we want to reveal the light is there. And not knowing that, in 1976, the master who was there has, proclaimed that Mohammed Sahib Ajiro Baton from the most popular state in Black Africa will take over from him. And so January 1, 1980 was the change of baton for me, and that's why I became the Satguru Maharaj.
The living perfect master.
A
Okay,
revealer of light.
there's this controversy also about your marital status. Some people claim that you are married with children, that you are a divorcee. Can you just
No, as a living master, I'm not married. I cannot marry now
but you have children.
till I finish.
Sir, you're 75 or something like that. Sir.
Oh yes, it doesn't matter.
75.
Physical bodies don't matter. It's
Okay,
the
sir.
spirit. It's the spirit. You know, I don't know.
Amisa. So it's the spirit that we're talking about now, sir. But your
If
spirit.
not for the spirit, I will have died since.
Okay. You already said you were born a Muslim.
Yeah.
But can we look at it this way? Your spiritual journey, Maharaj, is it closer to Islamic religion or Christianity? Because
Islam, Christianity is man-made.
okay.
If you go into religion and even the language, religio, binding oneself with the Creator.
Okay.
But there must be a bridge.
Okay.
I want to communicate to the world. I have to come to a splash. I need a bridge. So, the manifestation of somebody who says they should call him here and there, all corners of the globe, takes a different dimension.
Okay.
I'm a father now. I'm here, a teacher in a class, who is an embodiment of that omnipresence power of the Creator. So that's the difference. Whereas the scriptures are talking about heaven tomorrow, I'm talking about heaven now. And the heaven is within each and every one. Like, for example, if we pick two persons, Muritala Muhammad and ex-President Buhari, Muritala, where is God? He can't talk. But if you ask Buhari, you say, there's God. Because the power of God is within him. So, and that is what I'm revealing now. That's what makes the difference.
That's what makes the difference. You wish to talk about some of the challenges you faced when you first started this project of. Do you wish to talk about some of the challenges you faced?
In a way.
When you saw the light and you wanted to start it in Ibadan.
Yes, well, when I came back July 17, 1980, I went around telling people about light, that there's need for us all to join hands to enhance the beauty of life through the divine knowledge. Some listened, some didn't, but gradually we went on. But the challenges are just numerous.
Okay.
Why? Because for somebody proclaiming divinity, people must come to find out. They are not challenging, they are not fighting. Even when they drop dead bodies, stolen cars, properties here and there, I was not moved because they had to test me to see whether I was sincere, honest, truthful, divine, and trustworthy. And I feel that today I have passed those tests.
By the grace of God.
Yes.
At least you believe in God.
That's
By
why
the grace
I'm
of
here.
God. Okay. Okay.
Only what I'm saying is that the original name of the Creator, before English, Europe, America were
Germans,
created, is Maharaji.
Maharaj.
So the Englishman is called Maharaji God.
Okay.
The Saudi will say Allah.
Allah.
Yoruba will say
Olodumare.
Calabar will say Abasi. The powers are not there. They are just like what?
Oh.
A horse on paper.
Oh.
But if you call Maharaji, Satan will
Directly,
disappear.
it will. Okay. Now, I want to quickly ask you this because Rojo Musu olókùn ẹ̀yin èèyàn tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa ẹ̀mí yọ kú kìíní ẹ̀ máa gbọ́ lọ́sẹ̀ tó àmọ́ mo jẹ́ sáré bí lédè wọ́n láwọn land grabbers àwọn tí máa ń jalè mo gbọ́ tẹ́ ẹ sọ́ńbì kan ni mo kàn ṣé wọ́n tún láyà wọ́n tún wá sọ́dọ̀ tí yín.
Ṣé àsìkò ti tó kí ẹlẹ́dàá dá wọn kí á mú wọn ni? Torí nígbà tí ikọ́ bá ti jẹun yó lálóun fẹ́ lọ bá erin ìjà bọ́rọ̀ ní ṣe rí ni nísìnyí gbogbo wọn láti mú àfọlọ́pàá wá wọn àdírẹ́sì wọn gbé náà ní motor park ṣé motor park lèèyàn gbé láàrin wọn general bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ wọn recruit bẹ́ẹ̀ láàrin wọn oríṣiríṣi.
tọ́lá ìgbàlẹ̀ yín.
ẹlẹ́mí kan ilé ọlọ́run.
ilé ọlọ́run ló nílẹ̀ ó dà kò burú ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ wo ètò yìí yọ lọ́sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ ẹ má lọ bí kankan o a ṣètò ẹ pé ẹ rí gbogbo ẹ̀ gbọ́ a bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ tí ó sì kàn bí ìdodo ẹ̀ fún Desmond Diji ẹ̀yin ara Parrot Extra magazine ẹ̀yà máa lọ for now à ń lọ resume ní the other side ọ̀dà ọlọ́run fún wa ṣe títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ Ọláyínká Agboola lórúkọ tèmi à ń láti step aside fún Ọláwálé Hamzat Kálọ́tà for now till next week. God bless Nigeria. God bless us all.
ẹ má gbàgbé o.
nígbàgbé.
Ẹ má gbàgbé ẹ má lórúkọ ni àdìjọ fòrá nílùú Ìbàdàn wọn kì í kú ní 100 150 nígbà táwọn wà ní kékeré ó ti di nǹkan mi ẹ lọ màrájì ikú òtàkété
àrùn oríjìnà ó dáa kò burú títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ ó dáa o ire ẹ káwọn lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
a máa lo 1 hour gẹ́gẹ́ wẹ́bí ti kọ́ sí.
Hello? Is my mic okay like this? I'm free. Okay, pick my voice, my level.
tèmi wá ń kọ́ o èmi ló kàn o.
Ṣẹ̀rísì náà a máa wà time conscious.
Okay.
Gbogbo nǹkan tá a fẹ́ lò gan sìn gan kò lè ju 40 minutes lọ
Okay.
maximum. Gbogbo nǹkan tá a fẹ́ lò sìn kò lè ju 40 minutes lọ maximum.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
in love with Maharaji. I'm in love. I'm in love with
Okay, well, okay,
Maharaji.
we can move on. Okay. So you're welcome to the show once again, sir.
Our blessings to everyone.
I know you are not here to boast about what you've been doing,
Yeah.
but can we have the opportunity of getting to know some of those great works God did through you, sir?
So many. One, I declared Nigeria the new Holy Land on May 29, 1993, when everything was just going and bad, and the then military head of state said, war. I said, no way, no war. And that I will go out there to be distributing bread to people instead of war. Secondly, I am the number one whistleblower in the world, if you might not call it. People want to hear this. That the true name of the creator is Maharaji, not God. God is English for Maharaji. Allah is Saudi for Maharaji. Tetragrammaton is another thing for Maharaji. Eledumare is Yoruba name for Maharaji. It is Maharaji that you have that kinetic power. That anywhere you call Maharaji, Satan will disappear.
Anywhere you call Maharaj, Satan will disappear.
Oh yes.
And Satan has been disappearing all this because we've not been having it easy in Nigeria. Is Maharaj not willing to take care of us? Nigerians are suffering.
Well,
sir.
I've done a lot by making sure that in spite of our misgivings, Nigeria is still going together. If you check up the indices of war in so many countries that broke up, it's not up to 1% of Nigeria.
What has been happening in Nigeria?
Right, and Nigeria is moving. All we are saying is that it's like this radio, splash radio, whatever. If you want to communicate, you have your own radio, and the radio to communicate with the creator is the power inside of. Only the name has to change. Today, Asiwaju Tinubu is the president. We can't call Buhari again.
We are still coming to that, sir.
Yeah, I'm just using that to
we're still coming to
express
that.
my
I want to
message.
ask you, sir.
Yeah.
You see, our politicians,
Yeah,
most of them, when they want to take up their public office,
yeah,
most of them will swear by the Bible,
yeah,
they swear by the Holy Quran,
yeah.
and yet they do not adhere strictly to their oaths of office. Is God that lenient?
Not that. If you put hand into fire, it will burn you. Only that God is not in that Bible or Quran. Yeah, but if you go back,
God is not in the Bible and the Quran.
No, it's not there. That one in our paper. They are all menu lists. So you find out that before 1970, we used to borrow, lend money to the European governments. We used to borrow them money. So today, what we are saying is that let's go back to our culture. Kwabura Kwelogun, Oya, Shogo, Eshu, Kenim, and all that. If they do that, there will be no problem. Because if you don't do that and you say you use that paper and you swear, they use that paper to say that, look, you are going to be a religious somebody. They support it with money. But then what happens? There'll be trouble. Why? Because if you say, Dale, Kolotora Forigin, Edito Panko, Edito Sheleshenko, so our culture does not allow it. Madale, Koma Ba Ilelo. So that is it. We need to go back to our culture.
we need to go back to our culture, and that's the panacea that you think will make them govern well.
Automatic. Automatic. Nobody will mess up again. You smile and smile from within your heart, not on the lips.
Not from the Satguru Maharaj. Are you impressed with what the current government has achieved so far in the past couple of weeks?
Oh, they have tried really, but they need to move faster. Yes.
I will still come back to that question.
Yeah.
You went all the way out to support Tinubu.
I did.
Why?
From the beginning. Hey, you want to compare Tinubu with Atiku? Atiku, who said that nobody should vote for Igbo or Yoruba, they are kafiris. It's only Fulani. Then you see the other one, Peter Obi, in his hometown. You can't control it. You can't control just Baggy, then you control your state. No, they are still killing. Today, this week, they don't go to work. Police formations have been broken down. So you want to vote for Biafra to come in again when Biafra has surrendered? No. So Tinubu is the one. And look, it just
from the spiritual realm, you saw it.
Yeah, not that I saw it. I'm involved.
Have you told him?
He knows me very well.
Okay. So some of our big men are high office holders. You want? I know you won't want to spill.
I will.
But they've been
not
coming
mention
to
their names. Yeah, I've been going to them.
You go to them. They don't
I
come to
them.
you.
They don't come. Why? Because if you come, the Fulanis will eliminate them. They will leave them from office. They sack him. There was one vice chairman of the Federal Military Council, he's a air vice marshal. We were discussing this matter on the phone. The second day, they moved him. There are many of them. Why are they afraid?
During Bali days.
Yeah, because they don't have the spiritual power. If they had been using Ogunoya, they would be ready to say it loud and clear. That Guru led enough. Because when they try it, Ogun will react.
Ogun will react.
We react immediately.
This question I want to ask you is not even part of what I plan to ask you. I want to ask you. Màá rántí tí màá rántí màá padà wá síbẹ̀. Mo ṣe ọkọ sí mi sí mo ní kí n bí yín, but màá rántí. Well, you even said Tinubu presidency will be like divine government.
Yeah.
Can you explain this? You also said something about transformational leadership.
Yeah. And
Please,
divine government means
that
there be justice for all. There be equity, there be respect, rule of law. You don't work, no pay for you, but then we will take care of you if you are handicapped, if you are indigent, like what has been done. Look, hey, don't talk about even oil subsidy removal. Education fund, wow, he has changed the polarium of everything in Africa. Look at Zimbabwe. Agreed, they didn't like the man that was there, but he gave them free education up to secondary level. They will never forget him. Today it's now happened. First time in the history of Nigeria. Now we are going to have somebody you can trust and rely upon, who will say yes and will do it.
He will do it if he says he wants to do it.
He will do it.
That means you've been praying for him too.
Hey, we have to. I've prayed for all of them.
Tell
Only
Nigerians
Tinubu is different.
Baba, tell Nigerians to pray for him.
Oh, they don't. Prayer doesn't work. Prayer. We have been praying. What happened? Nothing.
Okay.
It's Maharaj that has made the changes here, and we are still moving because that is the light. When
so
light
prayers
comes,
do not work.
No.
So what will work for us now?
Call Maharaj.
Ọ̀dà kò burú. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa, tẹ́ ẹ bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń darapọ̀ mọ́ wa, ètò tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ tọ́lọ́ ní ká máa ṣe lọ́wọ́ ni ètò Parrot Extra on radio, ayé kò tọ́ on radio. Àlejò wa pàtàkì ni Living Perfect Master Satguru Maharaj, the founder of One Love Family.
Ṣé mo lè ṣàlàyé kan?
Oya.
Tẹ́bá ní téèyàn bá ń pray, èèyàn ó pray. Àmọ́ prayer yẹn kò dé ọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Ọwọ́ àwọn èṣù ló máa ń lọ.
Nǹkan tó fẹ́ bí yín nìyẹn sà. Èṣù Yorùbá tó wà nínú Bible, èṣù tó wà nínú Bible àti èṣù Yorùbá gangan. Kí ni ìyàtọ̀?
Ìyàtọ̀ ni pé tí èyí tó wà ní Bíbélì, ìyẹn ó dàbí horse on paper. Kò sí agbára ń bẹ. Àmọ́ èṣù ní pé à ń bọ́ kó lè bá a jíṣẹ́ láti jẹ́wọ́ nínú nǹkan burúkú táwọn ayé ń ṣe. Torí àwọn ayé ni wọ́n máa ń ràn níṣẹ́ kó ṣe nǹkan dáadáa. But lẹ́yìn téèyàn bá ń bọ yóò rí bẹ́ẹ̀. But èṣù in the Bible, in the Quran, Gita, wọ́n kàn ṣe yẹn ni láti gbá ọ lójú ká má tẹ̀lé àṣà wa mọ́.
Ká má tẹ̀lé àṣà wa mọ́. Ọlọ́run á máa ṣàánú fún wa o. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú fún wa.
a ti bọ́ ń bẹ Ọlọ́run ti gbé Màrájì dìde.
Ọlọ́run ti ó dà tún sọ ń bì kan náà wípé tí Tinubu bá dé gbogbo nǹkan ni ó kí ló fún yín ní tẹ́yìn náà ṣe ń bùgà pẹ̀lú Tinubu yìí ṣé ẹ rò pé abẹ́
a lè fi wé El-Rufai tí ó máa wówó káàkiri, a lè fi wé Abubakar ọ̀pọ̀ olùbí tó ń ṣe business. Bàbá yẹn ti rí ó máa gbà ní ọmọ Odùduwà ni.
Ọmọ àgbà ní Tinubu.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ àdẹ̀ tí ìrírú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bọ́ sí ipò ààrẹ. So lẹ́ni tó kù ní ṣe kọ́nà owó nìní, àmọ́ kó jẹ́ pé àwọn tó tọ́ sí ni ká máa fún wọn lówó ni. Wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ wo, wọn ò ní wò ó pé ìwọ PDP ni ALP ni, ó ti di bàbá gbogbo wa. Irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Tinubu jẹ́. Tó kò sí ní àníwá tì mọ́. Ẹ ní máa gbọ́ pé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ ní ìlú òyìnbó àwọn adákẹ́ bíi pé àmọ́ ń tà ń ṣe mọ́. Nàìjíríà ó yẹ kí Nàìjíríà wà ní what center of global politics.
Níwájú iwájú.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
Ọ̀dà kò burú. Ibì kan náà wà ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń sáré bí yín lélẹ̀ ìkú yìí tó fò. Ẹni Sunday Igboho freedom fighter tó wà ní ilẹ̀ òdìkejì ilẹ̀ Benin Republic nísìn, ẹni spiritual son yín ni pọ́nmọ yín ni. Is that really true? What advice do you have for him?
Even like you are my son spiritually.
Okay.
So irú bàbá tí mo wà yìí gbogbo èèyàn ni ó wà. Mi ò ní wẹ́ni ni bóyá ẹni bí ni abẹ́ni ré ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó yá màá gbàdúrà for everybody. Course tó wà lórí ẹ̀ ó dáa torí kò sẹ́ni náà tí ó máa fìyà jẹ bàbá rẹ̀ tí ó dákẹ́. Ọmọ àlè ni. Bó ṣe dìde gbogbo wa èmi gan èmi náà ti dìde pé kí ni nítorí ìbò mú wa ẹja pàṣẹ nípasẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Kápá tí wọ́n ní wọ́n fi ń ju màálù síbí bá wọ́n ń ju èèyàn pé ẹjọ́ kan lọ àwọn ò lè pa mí torí pé òótọ́ ni mò ń sọ pé kí ni tí èèyàn bá lọ mọ́tò tí mọ́tò ẹ̀ bá dákú èèyàn wà mọ́tò mi ẹsẹ̀ kọ́ èèyàn máa fi rìn nínú igbó kìnnìún. So Sunday Igboho tó ṣe yẹn ó ráì ó kò yẹ pé ó yẹ ká fún ní ààyè kó ṣàlàyé ara rẹ̀.
Kó ṣàlàyé ara rẹ̀.
Tí Tinubu dá fún yẹn lọ́pẹ́ kò sí bó ń ṣe lè sọ á ní ẹja gbọ́ tó fẹ́ wí torí pé ẹni tó gbọ́ ọ̀tún tí ò gbé sí tó ń dájọ́
pẹ̀lú pé Tinubu ti di ààrẹ wa báyìí àwọn tí wọ́n ń jàjàgbara fúnlẹ̀ òmìnira ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣé a tún ní ìdí ẹ̀ mọ́?
Ṣé àìsí olórí ni ó nífẹ̀ẹ́ ló fà á pé owó ni lọ́bọ̀ mi.
Tí justice bá ti wà tí fairness bá ti wà.
Goodness me Miliki ti dé.
Miliki ti dé. Ẹ̀yin wa tẹ́ ń gbọ́ wa Parrot Extra on radio ayé kò tọ́ on radio lè tó tẹ́ tí ń gbọ́ tó ń bá fẹ́fẹ́ fà á dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Living Perfect Master ló wà pẹ̀lú mi Satguru Maharaj. Wọ́n iṣẹ́ ọmọ èké o 75 years mi àbí gbóhùn ìgbà sọ yìí Yorùbá 1947 so wọ́n ti rí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan wọ́n ti mọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan àmọ́ nǹkan tí mi tún fẹ́ bi yín bàbá ètò Christianity àti Islamic religion tí irú yín ìbá dìde tẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá wọn jà tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ bá yín jà padà náà ilé ológun kankan náà ni wọ́n lọ wọ́n lè fẹjọ́ yín sọ náà wọ́n mọ̀ pé nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ àbí gẹ́ẹ̀tì nǹkan tí mò ń sọ.
Àwọn ara wa náà ni wọ́n so tó bá di pé ẹnìkan dé ó dàbí Tinubu tó di president mi ò lè sọ pé PDP ni mí kí n má lọ́ọ́dẹ̀ wọn ò lọ́ọ́dẹ̀ tó president ní gbogbo wa so lẹ́ni bí ṣe wá ní èmi náà wọ́n ní àgbà tí kì í bínú lọ́mọ rẹ̀ bá pọ̀ kò sí ibi tí wọ́n lè sọ mo mọ̀ pé wọn ò ríran torí pé kí ni a gbọ́dọ̀ gbà wá torí àdúrà tó ń gbà lójoojúmọ́ ó ń lọ sẹ́yìn òyìnbó torí ibẹ̀ bá ló ṣe jẹ́ a máa ra TV a máa ra rédíò a máa ra àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n fi ń ṣe yìí nílẹ̀ ńbẹ́ńlẹ̀ ń bí.
Àwọn òyìnbó tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí náà ṣé báwọn náà ń sọ pé kọkùnrin máa bọ́kùnrin lò kóbìnrin máa bóbìnrin ṣèbí gbogbo nǹkan tí wọ́n gbé wá wọ́n ní ká máa ṣe ní Christianity náà ni wọ́n tún àwọn kì í lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì mọ́ lọ́dọ̀ wọn lọ́hùn.
Gbogbo ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì náà sọ di ilé ọtí
àti ìyá àbálòkọ báyìí ìmọ̀lẹ́ wa fẹ́ kọjú sí.
Ọ̀dọ̀ Màrájì là lọ.
Ọ̀dọ̀ Màrájì ọ̀dà kò burú ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Màrájì o. Jẹ́ tún bí yín lélẹ̀ yìí you always say that if Nigerians have been trusting a particular source and not seeing solutions to their problems that they should turn to you.
Yes, sir.
But there is a general belief that your movement is somewhat occultic. Are you concerned about that?
No, occultic. What is occultism? Yeah. Like people say, a black man is an idol worshiper. If you go to Europe, America, there are statues of their great grandfathers. They bow to them, they worship them to make sure that there's no vacuum. You learn by those who are falling. So what is occultism? When I'm saying, call me anywhere you are. Anywhere you are, look, it's fantastic. It's the modern way. I'm dealing with the spirit within man to let them know that Maharaji is the omnipotent spirit. Yes, using the Satguru Maharaji to convey the message. So there's nothing there. I heal people at home without seeing me. I teach them how to make cars, how to make TVs, how to make drones. My children, they're all making them. On this, so we need a government like what we are seeing now to call everybody. What can you do? You, everybody sit together. Like you know, when you go to the oil area, they are killing people, bombing them for having refineries. No, it's a big technology. They should call all of them together. Yes, finance them.
Okay.
And then something can happen because they are Nigerians. They
Yes.
are not killing people.
Okay.
They want to eat. The big man is carrying the oil, home, traveling abroad.
And they have immunity.
Right. Hey, immunity. Immunity alone, God.
Immunity alone. Oda, if we are welcome back to the show. It's still Parrot Extra Hour on radio. And I have with me Satguru Maharaj, the living perfect master. I will ask you this, sir. Yeah, you what kind of relationship do you have with the big pastors like Pastor Yedepo, Adeboye, and others?
No, I've been sending them cordial, very cordial. I've been sending them invitation to come, but they are afraid because they are acting like bomo. People are going to church. They want to be told where God is. They want to see God. You don't give them money.
You send invitations to them. And
Yeah, they
come.
don't come.
Well, you go to them.
If they invite me,
Okay, you will
I will
go.
go. I
Okay.
do. Why not?
But they will not invite you.
Why not? Because they are bomo.
They
They
are
are telling people.
Can you expatiate more on that? Sir?
Bomo
Bomb
means
in what
that
sense?
If you say you are supplying food,
Okay.
or you are a restaurant and I get there and I say I need a bar, I need rice, and you are giving me a paper to read, telling me that the food I need will be after my death, what does that mean? I want to see God. I want to talk to the Creator. Now you are giving me a book to read, and I read, and nothing is happening. They say, oh, my Father is in heaven. But he says he's omnipresent, omniscient. Now, they are not telling the truth that, there's a master here. There's somebody living. So that is just what we are saying. They are holding them, but they cannot give them. Once you have a very good government, religion will disappear.
Once we have very good government, religion. But is that why you said Nigerians should just keep away from religion now?
No, I don't say they should keep on. I mean, somebody who is a drunkard, you must give an alternative.
You said Nigerians should quit religion.
Yes. By this, I do not mean that religion is bad per se. We have read everything, but the end result is not there. So when you read about the menu list in a restaurant, you don't start chewing the menu list. You go for the food. So the food is our culture and tradition, of which Maharaji is the head, spiritually. I'm not contesting anything with anybody. Religion is a farce. There's nothing there. It's
Okay,
a farce.
can I ask you this? As I'm looking at you, it just got. I'm just thinking about it. That you are even professing. You are not even using our own culture to communicate what you believe in to us. Guru Maharaj is not Yoruba culture. It's not Nigerian culture.
No, I eat amala.
Okay, but you are not dressed like a typical Nigerian. Well,
I do. I mean, you know my profession. I have to appear in a certain way.
Okay.
So that people
But
know
what
that.
I'm trying to say is you are still doing everything according to whatever the Indians.
No, which India? I don't know.
Maharaj
any
is Indian.
I'm not, it's not an Indian. Hey. That's where you're making a mistake.
Okay.
Now,
let's correct it, sir.
the world started on Sanskrit.
Okay.
Capital Sanskrit. That is the mother tongue of the universe. It was from Sanskrit. We have Yoruba, we have Igbo, we have German, and all that. In Sanskrit, before even Europe, Chinese were created. The true name of the creator is Maharaj.
Okay.
Well,
But it
was
sounds more like Indian.
No, it doesn't. Maharaji,
Maharajini.
Olasoji, Adetunji.
Ó dáa kò burú.
So it was the deluge that broke the landmass Africa into pieces, gave rise to many nations.
Okay.
And so Maharaji now found himself in the Orient. And that's why I have to come back.
Okay.
Yes, so now I'm back again to the Palace of Love.
Palace of Love.
Yeah.
And can you briefly tell us how big is your Maharaj setup?
Well, it's everywhere because anywhere any human being is. But where we are, like in the next 2-3 weeks, they'll be celebrating 43 years of my appearance.
Okay,
It's
43
not all
years.
that big, but it's a place that can take the whole world.
It's a
Because
place
when
that
there's love,
when,
you can
when
sit
there is
anywhere.
love. Oh, but Maharaj, we have waited for 3 years now. When will the sweetness that you've been promising, when will it come? Don't tell me it's because of Tinubu.
It's like this. There are many roles being played by different people from different backgrounds.
Okay.
A government cannot stand on its own. We have delegates, ministers to do the job. Right? What we are saying now is that let's be inclusive. That the raw materials we need to make it, they are all here. Through the holy name Maharaji, we'll be able to get it. Like the bee making honey, he didn't travel abroad. He didn't go to any university. It's there, each and every one of us. Some people, they are doctors, but they are members of the House of Assembly. Some people, they are scientists, but they are selling bread on the road. It is true Maharaji, and that is where my case comes in. That the holy name Maharaji is not something you push aside. You won't know what tomorrow brings.
So the sweetness is coming very soon.
It's here already.
It's there already.
Who?
With the advent of Tinubu.
Yeah.
Kábíyèsí Olódùmarè.
Aṣíwájú Mani.
Adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́. How do you feel hitting 75 in a country like Nigeria where life expectancy is below 70?
There's a polarization of that light. And so you can see that people are getting relieved. Some people, they'll be in the hospital, they just get well because the light is getting closer and closer. And gradually, I believe that within the next couple of years, when people start to know that, Maharaji is there, because I mean, hey, armed robbers, Yahoo here, Yahoo there, killing here, killing there. Why? In the name of Jesus, in the name of La ilaha illallah, in the name of Tetragrammaton, why Yahweh? I know if you are, I said it earlier on, when you go to a market where you are making what? Nothing, and you see a new market, do you sit down to watch? You go there because you make profit. Maharaji is that name.
Maharaji is that name.
Yes.
Now, as big as Maharaji is, ṣé ẹ jẹ́ n béèrè ní Yorùbá kó lè yé mi gan torí mi gan ni mo fẹ́ béèrè. Àwọn ọmọ yín tẹ́ ti kọ́ iṣẹ́ yìí tẹ́ ti fọ̀nà yín hàn. Àwọn mélòó náà ṣé ń kọ́ wọn ní fún bí wọ́n ṣe di professor, bí wọ́n ṣe di doctor, bí wọ́n ṣe di engineer, bí wọ́n ṣe di journalist, ṣé ń kọ́ wọn àwọn mélòó ẹ kàn fún wa àpẹẹrẹ eléyìí wà ní Amẹ́ríkà eléyìí ṣe báyìí.
Bó ṣe rí rè
torí tẹ́ bá
ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run yẹn la fẹ́ rí, ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run la fẹ́ tọ́wò, la fẹ́ gbọ́ ohùn Ọlọ́run. Ó wà nínú àwọn ìwé ẹ̀rí gan. Wọ́n ní ojú ní fìtílà ara, tójú inú àtìta bá kún, ara kún fún ìmọ́lẹ̀. Èkejì, ó ní tí èèyàn bá mu orin ayọ̀ ni ọjọ́ ayé rẹ̀ yóò máa dùn lọ ni. Wọ́n ní ẹni tó bá
ẹ ti lọ́nu Bíbélì báwọn.
wọ́n tí èèyàn bá tọ́ omi àrà tí ń bẹ nínú èèyàn, òǹgbẹ kì yóò gbèyàn. Ó tún wá sọ yìí pé blessed are the pure in spirit, for they shall see God. God yẹn tí wọ́n bá ti lè mọ̀ ẹ́ rí, ẹ̀mí yẹn ni ó sọ fún yàn tí ó fi hàn olú tó gbogbo ọjọ́ tí wọ́n dá wa lẹ́lẹ́dàá ti fi nǹkan jíǹkẹ́ wa tí ń bẹ nínú wa. So knowledge yẹn nínú ẹ̀mí ni olú ẹ̀ máa ṣe tó ń ṣe gbogbo ẹni tó ṣe. Mo ní ẹni tó yẹ pé Professor Danladi is a drone specialist. True knowledge ni. Many of them tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti ṣe oríṣiríṣi nǹkan.
Lára àwọn ọmọ yín tẹ́ ti fẹ́ ìmọ́lẹ̀ fún.
Ìjọba lẹ́mẹ̀yà ló wà. Kí ni ìjọba náà ní pé wọ́n lo àwọn kan láti jẹ́ pé ọ̀nàkọ́nà tá a bá gbà láti dìde, wọ́n máa suppress wọn ni. Wọ́n máa propagate oríṣiríṣi falsehood tó máa jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa sáfólú ẹ̀. But nísìnyí pẹ̀lú ìjọba tó dé, ìjọba tí ó gbà fún everybody jáde, ẹ rí i pé gbogbo
ṣiṣẹ́ kò jẹ́ wọ́n kàn yí.
Gbogbo á rí wọ́n á rí i pé so gúrú tá à ń wí kó máa rí
tí ó ní
bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
síyàn jẹ
Ẹ̀hẹ̀n.
bó ṣe rí ó dà kò burú ẹ jẹ́ n tún bí yín lélẹ́yìí bàbá mi mọ mo ti mi mọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ ṣe fẹ́ wò ó Guru Maharaj concept àbí spiritual journey yìí lọ́jọ́ kan náà ẹlẹ́ran ara ní gbogbo wa tá ní tí ẹ ti ṣe ètò bí ẹlòmíì ó ṣe ẹ má bínú pé mò ń àní kúbà àní rún o ọjọ́ wa ó dalẹ̀ o.
ó lè jẹ́ ọmọ yín ni o tàbí ọmọ yín ni.
tó bá lóyún nǹkan tó ń fẹ́ nu èmi ò lè yẹ lọ́wọ́ wo Ọlọ́run ló ní gbogbo ẹ.
mo fẹ́ ká rí kíní kan ní pé ẹlẹ́dàá tó ràn wá wá yóò jẹ́ ká pẹ́ lájẹ́ pé káwọn èèyàn wá èèyàn dúdú nìyà ń jẹ báyìí torí èèyàn dúdú ni wọ́n ń bára wọn jà lórí kẹ̀kẹ́ lórí mọ́tò lórí ilé náà bó ló ṣe ṣe nítorí pé kí ni scarcity ń bẹ ń tà so a mọ̀ pé dájú ẹlẹ́dàá tó mú wa wá kò ní yẹ ká lọ torí ẹni tí ń bẹ ń bẹ kí n tó dé òun ni mo rán kó fi bò ó sọ fún pé ẹni báyìí báyìí ló ń bọ̀ so whatever it is a mọ̀ pé ẹnìkan máa dìde tó bá yá
ẹnìkan máa dìde
èmi náà ni wọ́n sọ pé
ẹyin lẹ́gẹ̀ẹ́ kẹ́ fi bá tì yẹn gbé yàn kan lọ́wọ́
bó ṣe máa rí
bóyá kẹ́ sì fi lé mi lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ti gbé ń gbòòrò.
ẹni tí ó máa jẹ́ kì í ṣe ẹni tó ti níyàwó tó ti bímọ.
mo bí yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà káwọn ọmọ yín ẹni ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀dà ẹ̀yà mẹ́nu kúrò ní ìyún gbogbo ara yín náà ṣe fi pé téèyàn bá ti dé ọjọ́ orí kan téèyàn ó fẹ́ dìde tí ara tí ọwọ́ téèyàn tún ajẹ́ ń sùn padà ṣé kì í ṣe yín.
téèyàn bá ti gba ìmọ́lẹ̀ ó wà nínú bíbélì ó wà ní Quran ọjọ́ téèyàn bá ti rí ìmọ́lẹ̀ kò sóorun mọ́.
ẹ sùn.
kò sóorun láti 42 years mẹ́ẹ̀sùn rí o.
ẹ sùn rí.
mẹ́ẹ̀sùn rí.
ẹ tún máa gbọ́ yẹn o ó dà kò burú ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa.
so wọ́n ní he that keepeth Israel shall never slumber day or night. torí pé kí ni iṣẹ́ ti dé.
he that keepeth Guru Maharaj lẹ́yìn tó ń sọ yẹn o.
kan náà nítorí Israel is love. ìfẹ́ náà ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìfẹ́. so n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé ewu tó ń lọ a rí dókítà tó dé ṣubú tó kú.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
àkáńtà tó ṣubú kú kí lè ṣe kò mọ orúkọ Ọlọ́run ni nígbà mi atẹ́gùn yẹn ò fẹ́ ni sọ́ba ti mọ orúkọ Ọlọ́run òyìnbó kan gbé tiwọn wálé láti mú wọn mọ́lẹ̀ mo wá dé pé ká túra wálẹ̀ ìyẹn la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe gan nísìnyí a gbọ́dọ̀ máa ro nǹkan míì.
ìyẹn la gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe ká túra wálẹ̀ lọ gbogbo ipá òyìnbó tán fi mú wa mọ́lẹ̀ ó dáa kò burú. You once threatened to reveal what happened between former military president General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida and late Chief MKO Abiola. Are you now ready to talk about it?
Very simple. MKO Abiola won the elections. I gave him the number of votes he's going to win at the primaries through my coordinator, Papa Ayanleye from Osogbo. They met Musa Yadua Senior and everything. And the elections came. But unfortunately, Papa Ajagwe Mokeferi and Arishekola, they are the one who told the Sultan, ó dà pé Abiola ti ń súnmọ́ Maharaj o, nílé control ẹ̀ mọ́ o, ẹ má jẹ́ ó débẹ̀ o, ó ṣe cancel ẹ̀ mọ́. Yẹn ló fà tó yẹ pé up to now.
That was why they cancelled June 12, 1993 election.
That's why
presidential election.
IBB cannot say this is the reason.
But IBB is still alive.
Yeah, he's changing. Tomorrow he say it's because of this, it's because of that. Because if Abiola gets there, he will be able to bring the Black Renaissance up. Yes.
I think the same thing they wanted to do to Tinubu too.
They can't do it.
They wanted to do it before the election.
And they
so
tried,
many obstacles.
But they failed. There's not obstacle. He said he's groomed to do it. He's groomed to win. He's groomed to win because you have to be. You have to be flexible. You have to be accommodating. This is the spirit that Tinubu had. So in the case of Abiola, he's super. So that was the cause. They say, hey, lára ọ̀tẹ̀ bá fún láì tó bá débẹ̀ o, kò ní gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn àwọn ẹ̀sìn mọ́ o. Kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe lè ṣe ó gbọ́dọ̀ happen ní Ọlọ́run la fẹ́ rí. Ẹ̀mí Ọlọ́run bẹ ní olúkúlùkù wa.
Nínú gbogbo wa.
Ẹ bá sọ kọ́ Ọlọ́run dárí wa kí
ṣe. Kò sẹ́ni tọ́lọ́run kì í bá sọ̀rọ̀. Mo gbádùn yín ó dà ẹ̀yin èèyàn àròjọ musolókun o ẹ wò ká tó máa lọ mo fẹ́ kẹ́ bó ṣe gbólóhùn kan àbí méjì tẹ́ fi gbà àwọn olóṣèlú ní ìmọ̀ràn.
Tí mo fẹ́ ká ṣe ni pé gbogbo àwọn olóṣèlú láti bí 15 years House of Parliament ó yẹ kí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn how did they implement the constituency projects.
Mm.
The governors, the senators, the member of House of Rep, they should tell us where they kept all the projects, because Nigerians are crying. There's a new president. We need money to support the president. It's not going to be business as usual. They should find out where are the constituency projects. Yes, minus whatever they have done. We want to know where they kept the money. We need it for schools, under 3 schools without lab facilities, without recreational, facilities, and so many. Right, we need them. They should ask them. And then the police should tell us what are they doing with all these motor that are broken down in the police formations all over. If you go to toll gates,
They call them exhibit vehicles.
yeah, if they are exhibit vehicles, their parts should not be removed. Yes. And then even in question of land grabbers, when the land grabber comes, they should ask him to swear. Baba, she will turn a Oye Bura
Ogun.
before even they go out, then he will know himself. I mean, what? Okay, but don't bend. Oya come Bura okay, but don't. Yela mo olóòótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pé Jésù ní jẹ́ àwùsùbíláì.
Ọ̀dọ̀ àkùgbù tá a bá tẹ́ ká wá tẹ̀lé lánàá ológun dé tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí àti Ṣàngó. Àwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ ń pa Ṣàngó àtògùn wọ́n ti fẹ́ẹ̀ kú tán, ọgbọ́n wo láàdá sí.
Ká má tiẹ̀ lọ omi lásán ní kábù, omi lásán ni, omi oya ọ̀gá swear with this water. Torí pé Maharaj ń bẹ láyé omi yẹn ó ṣiṣẹ́.
Omi yẹn ó ṣiṣẹ́ ká má lọ. Àmọ́ tá a bá bí tẹ́ ń gbé wa padà lọ yìí, ẹ̀yin nìyí ẹ ti wà, how do I put it? You have centralized everything within and inside yourself. I'm sorry to tell you that. People are not out there evangelizing, in quote, about Satguru Maharaj. You see them on radio here, in Akure, in Kaduna, in Kafancha, in Nnewi, in Port Harcourt.
Right.
How do we now spread this? Because this concept you're talking about, personally, as Olayinka Agbola, I believe we all talk to God. God talks to us.
Yeah.
If we make our children know this, maybe they will be less inclined towards moving to following all these pastors.
That's
imams.
the reason why we are here.
I believe you are not doing enough, sir.
So all we have to do is we are going to increase our publicity, way of doing things. It's already decentralized because all the people you see, I give them knowledge.
Okay.
Talk to Maharaji. Maharaji once I've decentralized it, I've delegated it. I've given the power. Maharaji is within each and every one, not God, not Allah. Otherwise, hey, how could I buy a new car? Within 30 minutes, I'm lying down, I can't talk. And the car is there. What happened? Ogumani moto, bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe kú. Ó dalẹ̀ ni. But if tó bá ní Maharaji ó darí ẹ̀ pé má lọ o, oúnjẹ ni má jẹ o. Right. So today we are begging that now that the new government has come, yes, they should see the need to what? Make Maharaji matter a public debate.
A public debate. Now you are talking about new government because there was a path. There was definitely a path the new government took before you could be sworn in.
Yeah.
Can you briefly take a look at the activities of folks like the suspended governor of the central bank, Mr. Godwin Emefiele? Can you take a look at his activities?
His activities, to me,
the roles he played.
One day I watched and even later read that the central bank is giving donation. No, you can't give donation. The central bank is to take care of our banking system. Okay, from that very moment we know that there's something gone wrong. Look at the design of the currency coming at the time where after he put in for the primaries, and he was
showed
told,
interest. He did not come out officially.
They told him, they say, oh boy, oh yeah, you have to resign. He said, hey, I'm not sure whether I will get there. He went back. Now he brought in the currency designing. It's all aimed at fighting Tinubu. But then the ganging up. He was not the only one. All the churches, there's nothing they didn't say. Tinubu will collapse, and they'll be fight, and they'll kill him, and they won't come. Hey, look, it's always good to be kind, to be good. Yeah, because whatever you say, the result will come back one day. Very, very important. Kusini, you can be the cleverest, the smartest. No, whatever you say, you will have to account for it one day. So, Emefiele, the name Emefiele means somebody who is always doing good, must be good. But he failed. He failed. Compare with American central bank governors. What they do is they protect the nation. We need now to go back to our culture or a reorientation that will make him see that how can you say $1 is 800 Nigerians? Abba, our type is 73, 74, 75. We were borrowing World Bank money from here, from cocoa money, not oil. How did he get to that? That's why we need.
President Tinubu even said it that under Emefiele, the financial system in Nigeria became so rotten.
Oh goodness me!
Now that it's being detained, what advice will you give the federal government?
They should probe him. There should be a judicial commission of inquiry on how monies go abroad, money investment, the agricultural policy, the humanitarian ministry, where they are spending about 500 billion a year, a woman for that matter. What is he going to do? What kind of wrapper is he buying? What does he want to do with the money? So there has to be a judicial commission of inquiry, so that when decisions are made, they cannot turn around politically, like what happened with the one instituted by Goodluck Jonathan, where everybody came out to talk. Some of the leaders didn't show, but when you institute a judicial commission of inquiry, they are bound to come.
They are bound to come.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we go, we really do not have much time again. I would like you to also use your wisdom to address Nigerians generally and give them pieces of advice.
Today the economy is growing, and we just have to make it, work faster by making sure that the president takes over NEPA, electricity supply, where you just go and imagine bills before you talk, the line is cut and the person is having problem. So many factories have traveled, have gone to the closed up dams. So we need what we call dams, like in the south. We need about 40 dams that will generate what? Power. Now in football, we want the president to investigate and sack the president of NRF, because why? I cannot see how the Falcons team will be sleeping on the floor. Why some of even the Super Eagles allowances are not paid, when there are billions coming in here and there. What are they using the money for? We don't need an European coach, a white man. The vibration in a black man can be said to be 125 wattage. The Oyibo man is 28, but they have used what we call paper information war to turn it the other way around.
Propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda. So we don't need a white man as a coach. Even if we get a blind man to coach Super Eagles, once a black man, we will win.
Once it's a black man, we will win.
Because why? Maharaj is here.
Okay, we thank you because we really appreciate your being here on this show with us. On behalf of management of Splash 105.5 FM, I want to say a very big thank you to you for coming on to this show with us. And on behalf of management of Parrot Extra Media Network too, we thank you, and we believe one of these days we'll call on you again to be our guest on the show. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm grateful for this honor.
Ẹ̀yin yín wá tí ó kí lọ́bẹ̀ oge ibi tá a bá dé náà ló ń jóun ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ wa títí ọ̀sẹ̀ tí ń bọ̀ Ọláyínká Agbọ́lá lórúkọ tèmi. Bye for now.
Láti méèkì Ìbàdàn ti wọ́n ní o.
Òjó.
Bàbá Òjó.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ta ló ní ìdéèrè o.
Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe ń sáré. Ṣé bá jẹ? Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe ń sáré. Bọ́ọ̀lù ṣe ń sáré. Wọ́n ní ká yà fọ́tò.
Okay, we'll be.
I never knew you would honor me this way. Maharaj is my father, as you honor me this way. As you honor me.
Kúnlé wá yẹ fọ́tò pẹ̀lú Maharaj náà.
Àwọn ya ẹni máa ya
Kúnlé.
olówó.
Okay. Kúnlé. O fẹ́ yà àbí àfa ò gbọ́dọ̀ yà.
Ọba wa ya kẹrin tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ within the next few months. Jackpot ńlá ni. Bàbá ẹ di flower yìí.
Àti ti flower.
Minister Leriu, from minister to governor.
Bullish shoes like them, man.
Okay.
Ojo.
Yes, Maharaj. I will be.
Agbára ni. Ibi kí n tẹ bá wà. Ẹ ṣàkíyèsí inú gíláàsì pẹ̀lú omi. Kẹ́ ẹ máa sọ̀rọ̀. Àwọn ti nǹkan báyìí ló ń lọ. Báyìí ló ń lọ. Tún àṣírí ìfún wa.
Ẹ̀yin tí ò yé Maharaj Ọlọ́run náà ni o.
Nínú àwọn èèyàn.
Nínú wa Ọlọ́run ni. God is òyìnbó for Ọlọ́run. Maharaj is nínú rẹ̀ Ọlọ́run ni Maharaj. Yorùbá yẹn lọ sí. Fada Maharaj kó lójú kọ báyìí.
This one.
Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.
Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.
Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.
Bole
Bole Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai.